Books, Cancer Gets a Makeover. While there's never a good age to get cancer, people in their 20s and 30s can feel particularly isolated. The average age of a cancer patient at diagnosis is 67. Children with cancer often are treated at pediatric cancer centers, but young adults have a tough time finding peers, often sitting side by side during treatments with people who could be their grandparents. In her new book Crazy Sexy Cancer Tips, writer Chris Carr looks at cancer from the perspective of a young adult who confronts death just as she's discovering life. Miss Carr was 31 when she was diagnosed with stage 4 epithelioid hemangioendothelioma, a rare form of vascular cancer that had generated tumors on her liver and lungs. Miss Carr reacted with the normal feelings of shock and sadness. She called her parents and stocked up on organic food, determined to become a full-time healing junkie. Then she picked up the phone and called everyone in her address book, asking if they knew other young women with cancer. The result was her own personal cancer posse of irreverent young women, a rock concert tour manager, a model, a fashion magazine editor, a cartoonist and a MTV celebrity, to name a few. This ultra-hip club of cancer babes offered support, advice and fashion tips, among other things. Miss Carr chronicled her cancer experience in a recent Learning Channel documentary, and she has written a defiant and practical guide about how she coped. Cancer isn't funny, but Miss Carr often is. She swears a lot. She makes up names for the people who treat her, Dr. Fabulous and Dr. Guru, and she even makes second opinions sound fun, cancer road trips, she calls them. She leaves the medical advice to doctors, instead offering insightful and practical tips that reflect the worldview of a young adult. I refuse to let cancer wreck my party, she writes. There are just too many cool things to do and plan and live for. Ms. Carr still has cancer, but it has stopped progressing. Her cancer tips include using time-saving mass emails to keep friends informed, sewing or buying fashionable hospital gowns so you're not stuck with regulation blue or gray, and playing Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive so loud your neighbors call the police. Miss Carr also advises an eyebrow wax, a manicure and a new outfit before you tell the important people in your life about your illness. People you tell are going to discreetly and not so discreetly try to see the cancer, so dazzle them instead with your fabulousness, she writes. While her advice may sound superficial, it gets to the heart of what every cancer patient wants, the chance to live life just like she always did, and maybe better. Her book is surprisingly upbeat and energetic, and reading it left me feeling a bit like I just had 3 cups of coffee. Just because you have cancer doesn't mean you can't go out and enjoy life and be you, Ms. Carr writes. Cancer is unknown territory. Will life ever be the same? I hate to burst your bubble, but no. Can you still drink wine? Maybe. Dance on tables? Yes. Go on vacation? Absolutely. Be normal? Why would you ever want to be that?